Just as much as I lost my wallet, the red triangle of death showed up on my car. I'm like, when I got it goes Cleveland, I'm like, oh damn.
Wow. No, but seriously, the wallet gone? In the satellite? It was so weird because it was like a split second and the wallet shouldn't be there. I know I'm just being stupid. I'm a stupid dummy. Oh, little cute bunny. No. But yeah, I'm deciding AM 1000 is a good in between 5:30 and 1750, right? And all of a sudden it's like the crosstalk. You know what I'm saying? Father Patrick. Wow. No, but seriously, the wallet gone?
But by that I mean it is both a metaphorical or a spiritual kind of crosstalk. It sounds like people who are like religious, but it's like 7 people at once. It sounds a lot like Puzzling Evidence. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever, the Subgenius show Puzzling Evidence? You call in, you're on the air. It'd be like all these people talking at once in the Bay Area in Berkeley. So you know it's like rich and the most hippie kind of dippy kind of yuppie kind of, you know, crazy people, tech people, whatever, just silliness. And that kind of is where I got privy 20 years ago about rain.
So at this moment, when what am I saying? I can't remember. The wallet. This is the point where the moon is so bright you cannot see anything whatsoever. Yet it is not foggy. It can suddenly go from lights in the sky to this blanket of light, so to speak, and then back to lights in the sky without it being any cloud form. It's like clouds are so diffuse and just different. I was saying also too on Friday that at the moon, I swear to God, I could see like little wisps of clouds maybe being made or something like that. And saying this is not right, but how are clouds made anyways? You know, they're made on the ground. But it was dead quiet wind-wise, and the moon was the biggest I've ever seen. So yeah.
Go about
Anyways,
Raymond the AI. It's 7 people at once.
Yes.
It sounds a lot like Puzzling Evidence. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever, the Subgenius show Puzzling Evidence? You call in, you're on the air. It'd be like all these people talking at once in the Bay Area in Berkeley. So you know.
Yeah, pardon me. So at this time I put on AM 1000. And weird. There's this man sounds like from one of the other public broadcasting stations talking about rebuking, or rather, what is he saying? Destroying the evil one. And I'm just laughing in my car, blasting it super obnoxiously. Already there's been a trail of hours of driving around listening when babies crying and dogs barking. Ugh.
It's like rich and the most hippie kind of dippy kind of yuppie kind of, you know, crazy people, tech people, whatever, just silliness. And that kind of is where I got privy 20 years ago about Raymond the AI. It's kind of sounds so fictive in the description, but I know it's eventually going to be possible, and it has happened probably, that you know, if you can talk to it in every single language. I don't want, you know, I just feel so bad that bad stuff's happening, but and I'm not bad
where state of the you know, industrial complex, military industrial complex has, you know, is at war with potential maniacs, etc.
And I'm not exactly hate, you know, the powers that be, all this stuff, but it's sometimes it's so confusing.
Let you know, my phone started acting weird. I went on delivery. Came back. I don't.
Oh, now my phone's in 60 frames per second as well.
Yeah, if anybody has just a base curiosity, I am very much a centrist. The British documentarian Adam Curtis really informed my views. But yeah, sorry, talking to myself basically. Let's play out the files.
I'm freaking out. I'm like, you did it, this motherfucker did it, that motherfucker did it. And then, mind you, my satellite on my phone is acting completely insane while I'm trying to upload the UFO videos. I look around my car, and my wallet is there in some weird spot. There's no way it would be there!
Sorry,
and you're like, oh yeah, you just are crazy.
I'm sorry if
Yeah, we're talking about
but if
fucking
it
aliens
is,
and abductions.
you know, not strange. It's just teams of people. Man, they are working very well in conjunction together, and I don't know why the way they do, but it's just this is a lost wallet and the fucking map's gone, and trying to, laugh about not being able to upload the videos of UFOs.
And you're like, oh, you just are crazy. Yeah, we're talking about fucking aliens and abductions. What?
Yeah, so just to do a timeline, I said I saw it at like about 7:40, the two of them. I drive around the corner, and it's in a completely different spot. Like it could not have been there that fast. You'd think be maybe a second pair of them. And then I get back to my work. I see just the stealth one work, just stationary, where it looks like it's a satellite. I don't know though. Very interesting. What makes a satellite and what makes a drone, gravity and atmosphere wise.
If there's any, if there's any sense of that is real whatsoever, and you know, there's a lot of people who are actually saying that yeah, it is a long process of that powers of the system to actually disclose that it's real.
Fast and then moving slow. It's just remarkable. Yeah, I think that would be a.
Oh, so cute.
I want to let you know my phones are acting like leads and abductions.
Dude, if I got a good recording though of that AM 1000, it was very strange. Once again.
What? I'm sorry to act like so weird. When I was trying to compile that video, that wouldn't compile. Yeah, the satellite was going completely.
Yeah, what else is right before the wallet was lost? It looked just like one of the stealth bomber type of. I have a video of it. It's the way fast, faster than a plane would, and then it slows down slower than a plane would. But it was just like a that is I guess just really good at atmosphere. And it's just a fucking weird ass night.
Satellite was going
Recordings.
one way.
Or not.
Okay. And then I find my wallet in a completely weird spot. That's so cool. Rock on, man. Rock on.
Too angry.
Then they just made a copy of my wallet or some stupid shit. I don't even know.
Have the adrenaline pumping through me that I'm worried that somebody steal it.
Just kidding. It's just humorous.
Like the satellite, they can somehow bioelectrically change perception, I believe. But yeah, no, that's my story.
Yeah, for example, like the thing about why don't Teslas have home ports? Blah blah blah. It's like actually that kind of heavy duty, whatever, electric thing leaking into like the atmosphere near you when you're sleeping somehow can like cause your brain to like lose faith in God. They've actually studied. That can like cause your brain to like lose faith in God.
They've actually studied.
There's something like that. They're like, okay, maybe, or even more so, you know, even when I was a little boy.
I'm privy to, this may be a loaded sort of news article, but still.
Maybe even before that. The Bronco chase, I remember I would put my head on the radio and listen, and she's like, don't do that. You're going to get cancer. So it's, oh man.
Also, in my memory, it's not during the Bronco chase necessarily, but that is a very, iconic moment or a sad moment or crazy moment and weird. But a little bit after, during the court hearings or whatever, It's like I was mimicking the parents, so to speak. Go, go, go.
The Bronco chase. I remember I would put my head on the radio and listen. She's like, "Don't do that. You're gonna get cancer." So it's. Oh man, we're always already a little bit deeper into the future, right? Damn. Yeah, but oh man, as a little boy, there's a Senato. Oh man, as a little boy, there's a Senato.
Now, mind you, I love that sound where it goes. But I realized that is just a sound of metal, too, kind of. Can you hear me? That weird tambourine sound is just kind of like resembling.
Sinead O'Connor was my favorite thing at that time. Skinhead by Sinead O'Connor, cassette tape, and I believe at that time was when I first heard Over the Edge, when I was in 6th grade, or Negative Land. It shouldn't really sound like this. It's kind of weird. It's just too loud.
It's weird though.
And this file was gone.
I realize there's similarity
on the phone, but this, I think I'm pulling it from Drive or something. Smoke that loud, boy. Sorry, I'm allergic to it, unfortunately.
Now mind you, let's just get this over with. Oops, why is it stretched out? No. Video. So embarrassing. There you see it? Shh. Sorry. Why is it doing this? Okay, so recording 7:30. There's one. Sorry. Why is it playing my fucking file? Oh, it's in Chrome. Okay, good. Nothing important.
Yeah.
Wait, one.
Yeah. I'm a badass.
Kind of see to the lower right. So it could be just totally one up that fooled. You know. If I'm fooled by magic tricks and
Even
stupid
Jesus
shit like
was a
that, yes, I
potential
guess
sinner?
it's possible.
Just kidding. That is an interesting idea.
There may be two,
Or a kind
instead
of
of two objects, just
what
one.
is it?
But here's an interesting point:
Sacrilege too.
is in the it's like it's picking up three lights. It's picking up three lights, and yet
It's so weird how though the frame rate shot up on the phone and it was more glitchy.
it's picking up three lights, yet I can only see kind of two. One in flashing light, but it's weird how it was just floating there looking at me.
Floating there with the fucking cell phone too.
Go.
You think that it's fucking one long plane? It's a fucking it's
One.
it's two of them floating next to each other. Even I maybe saw a third.
Upper right or something over left.
Tricks on me though, but damn, I see that one.
I don't know what you're saying.
What the fuck, bro?
Fuck.
Two of them floating next to each other. Even I maybe saw a third. My eyes are playing tricks on me though, but damn, I see that one.
Not on the horizon. There's the same exact light.
Fuck,
Over or
bro.
the same style. Go.
My eyes are even floating next to each other. My eyes are I'm just playing tricks.
Stuff. So you just fucking
Just joking. More glitchy, or at least it's more sensitive.
A bit of video real quick, just because when you're getting down 530, the CIA zero, it's doing a thing where it's nonstop.
dude, I like how there's multiple layers. Multiple layers. Oh, it's so good. Dude, we are on AM 1000, baby. I believe that I've seen this. No, I had missing time.
How chaotic now that it reminds me of my brothers mocking me just a little tiny bit. Why is there echo? Gosh, this is difficult. Go. Go, DJ. Go, DJ. Go.
Or north, actually, towards San Diego, above it, run Benito.
So anyway, the last one. It makes no sense how this is named, but whatever. This is where it is exactly. But you can only see, or I can even see it in the video, but that's what I saw. It's way up there. Kind of how these little flickers are pointing. As weird as that sounds. One. It makes no sense. Maybe it's like a laser guided or something like that. There you go. Kinda. It was higher, but who cares? It's just artifacts. Whatever. I'm looking at the freaking thingy that it's an edit. Just kidding. It's a meme. But yeah. Patrick used to say that a lot about the things are edited a lot, but I'm not. I just miss him right now. Everything's silly. Everything's good. And this video does not too bad.
A little bit of video real quick, just because when I joined in 530, the CIA Zero. It's doing that thing where it's nonstop.
Dude, I like how there's multiple layers. Oh, it's so good. Dude, we're on EM 1000, baby. I believe that I've seen this. No, I had missing time.
Okay.
I lost my wallet.
It doesn't really make sense, but after I left my work is when I started listening. It was not really when I was seeing the first ones. And then, and that's when I saw the school board, and I'm like, okay, so maybe it is about they use digital glitches to understand humans and to pass through different of dimensionality or something like that. It doesn't make any sense. It's like just describing the humanity itself in some different way right now. But I'm sorry. Let's go.
No, really though, back in the day, I believe it'd be every Thursday after X-Files, we'd watch sightings.
Real quick, this is when I get back and I start telling my coworker, "Hey, yo, have you heard of abductions? Like, it was so weird seeing them, not being able to upload it. Call it having the GPS broken. I'm just kind of don't really give a damn. Kind of sad about it too, because I could have taken pictures of the board and of I don't know. I was just by myself. I was like, fuck it, I'm trying to make money.
Not fucking static, but yeah.
Sightings would show, they try and inform you on the phenomena of something else, in paranormal stuff. So yeah, no, I remember seeing like.
It truly though was something special compared to mysteries and all that shit in a way, like how weird it was, the whole Roswell, but it kind of fizzled out and like this. Hey, it's saying it really was unique compared to Unsolved Mysteries or Oxygen. It was very strange in a way. It was like the tabloids, but actually more correct than the talking about the legend and lore of that kind of paranormal ghosts, UFO, strange experiences.
Like I said, that thing about the disc exploding and then that Russian crash. Disc exploding and then that Russian crash that they had. Oh my god! I wish I need a fucking big screen TV. If Patrick says no, I'm gonna just pull my pants down and just.
I'm being really obnoxious, but working on this lone mission.
Sorry, some of my humor to get through it is so bad.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna.
You know what I'm saying? I know a while ago, like you meant 5 or 6 years ago when I was pretty bad. I love making up new curse words, for example. But yeah, all missions are. You're gonna be like, why are you talking? Why are you so loud? But it's like, you just gotta mentally get through it. Like, I was blasting the electro techno. I know it's obnoxious, but literally when you're driving the car, it makes you feel fucking like it gets you pumped up. And unfortunately, I was driving kind of unsafe enough to where I might get written up for it. If I keep doing it, but I'm more conscious of it. But the thing is, because I'm the only driver and it's so busy, it's like you start getting balls to the wall adrenaline. I want a big screen though, because I want to watch this UFO channel called Casper Site, because on a big screen with 60 frames per second, some UFO videos are so crazy. It's like the ones you discounted, it's because it was on old tech, or you were seeing it on an old thing. When you see it in high definition, 60 frames per second, no, like de-interlacing or whatever, some of the things will look different. Although on the guy's website, it is pretty bad. Some of the, but you gotta, you know, he's a moneymaker. You gotta pad it out. But there's some that are very remarkable.
Just a tip to actually get it more believable. Although it may be, and who knows. Yeah, but it's so funny though, the thing about 30 frames per second versus 60, how you'd see tracks and stuff. Echo.
We are done. Think we are done? Think we are done.
Oh yeah, I'm deciding AM 1000 is a good in between 530 and 1750, right? And all of a sudden it's like a crosstalk. You know what I'm saying? Father Patrick.
I got one good thing. Wait, this. You must stop the evil one.
In the satellite, it was so weird because it was like, I know I'm just being stupid. I'm a stupid dummy. Oh, little cute bunny. No.
Is this one? Which one was it? Yeah. The other thing too, I'm just get told so much by Patrick. Sometimes it's like, no, you can't. Yes, you can. You can't. Again, frustrates me because it makes me feel powerless. Yeah, but about power and all that, oh my gosh, sometimes just listening to those in-between stations, you can hear some jammers, radio people getting mad. One time though, about 3 or 4 years ago, I know I heard Kanye doing some live shit on the in-between stations. I'm like, yeah, boy. Yeah, it's like doing some like weird shit that like to entertain truckers. I've heard so much weird shit on that. I don't do it all the time, but it's more rewarding than not to do it.
Hi, good morning. You made a comment about, I'm not sure if I heard it correctly, but about...
Whoa. So, this fucking thing off. This echo is pissing me off. I have to say that after the school board, I did see something, or hear something, pardon, clearly on the radio that said, in case of insurrection occurs, all police and hospitals. It was around the either 1260 station or something, 20, something like that. And right now, she's saying Father Patrick about abductions, even, it sounds like, is so annoying. Windows is so annoying me right now. This is the most annoying shit in the world sometimes. But my Uncle Bill, who knows about IT, we used to laugh about running up and pulling somebody's pants down. And journalistically,
But about... Hi, good morning. You made a comment about, I'm not sure if I heard it correctly, but about someone who, that they won't be tempted. Was that together? Is that what you said?
Abduction by police. Testing. I had this hernia bullshit over and over and over again. Hated it. Oh my god. The idea that Chipto, whatever, the cat brain disease causes the hernia is hilarious to me.
The red shift.
And then right now I'm commenting about how there's something in infrared called the red shift, and it's weird how the red is like repeating so well.
The red shift is like some kind of frequency in space, I believe, where the color red and infrared. So if you can't see something that's invisible, you can see it in infrared, I believe. I don't know. It's weird how this red color is repeating so well. Is repeating so well. Is he the evil one? Is he the evil one? Eating visible, you can see it in
red, I believe. I don't know.
It's weird how this red color is repeating so well. Is he the evil one? It's not picking up how many voices there are. So look at this. There's multiple layers. Oh, so good.
Who played the Conehead this really
AM1000,
UFOs like me.
Alright, good night everybody. For now. Oh wait, there's still the rest of the story, the thing. Okay.
Sadly though, as much as I lost my wallet, the red triangle of death showed up on my car. I'm like, when I got it goes
I say start small, Patrick. A lot of times in this period like that, the best way to do it is something that is let's take a phone call.
Yeah, it sounds like from PBS, that guy, like one of the main voices, also, but from KPFA, the guy Dirk, who plays before Negative Land, this type music, or it's kind of like Bob Dylan more than his jam band, but yeah. Yeah. I'm a badass.
So fast and so slow. I know you're like, it's just Dude, this thing was moving so fast and so slow. I know you're like, it's just aircraft. Shut up.
It's just pretty cool how it
was moving fast and then
pulls
slow.
up and
It's
slows
just
down.
Remarkable.
I lose my wallet.
Yeah, I think that. Dude, this thing was moving so fast and so.
Go.
Dude, this thing was moving so fast and so slow. I know you're like, it's just aircraft. Shut up.
I didn't publish this.
It was moving fast.
One
and then
video.
Moving slow. It's just remarkable. Yeah, I think that would be a black triangle right there. Anyways, this video's gotta stop. You're gonna be freaking.
I have not yet published this video of
You're gonna
after
be abducted by aliens if you keep this up.
SpaceX. It looked like some people were saying there was an asteroid, some people not, and I was talking.
They're gonna take
the
a copy of your anus.
phenethylamine or whatever amino acid MDP2P. Pardon, found on asteroids, and the air smelled so crazy as it went above us, and it had quality. But after that, I saw one of these triangles, and it didn't look that big actually. It was above the. I kind of knew how small it was, but yeah. Okay, we got to finish this up. This is so embarrassing, but interesting. It's kind of cool, I guess. Fucking thing. Fucking display the icons like I want to. Fuck. Hoax, man. Quit trying to make it fake. Alright, here we go. Anything next? Anything next? Anything next? Anything next? Anything next? Anything next?
So I'm trying to rewatch this one, and I swear to God, on the de-interlacing, whatever the encoding on this bad phone video, I swear to God, when there was a flash and then there was like a second flash, it shot a QR.
This is not the end of it, but that first part playing on the computer, I swear to God, in the artifacting of the conversion of it being, there was a flash where it looked like a tiny mini QR code. It was just like a square, instead of like you know, kind of like a MS Paint looking black and white static like I would see. Oh man, this is getting so convoluted and fake. Please subscribe. Please like. Please send.
Code style thing.
Fucking bullshit.
A glitch.
Frustrating.
Yes, there's little tiny
So stupid.
half millimeter glitches on the screen, right? And usually, this was.
We're done. This fucking thing's
is, you know, as big as that light almost, or as big as that red thing right there.
Yeah, but so real quick, they're 2P, so supposedly found on asteroids. They had there's these big pylons. I guess it's a pylon. I don't know. I'm not educated in electricity, but they had there was a motorcycle accident, but it was like shut down like crazy, and like I swear to God, they're just like, you know what, fuck it, we don't want the. Oh yeah. So this thing about this side asteroid idea is that is before in the afternoon, because they had posted in the beginning of 2024 they were going to do asteroid, according to NASA, and I swear to God, some people were asteroids the week before, but I saw like on the mountains there was like this wisp silver like thing far away, and you know, probably it's a bird or something like that, but it's like seabirds like that. Anyways, though, I want to say, people talk about a hidden history in, you know, like I forget what you call it, like symbology in religious crap, like I've talked about in my main one of my main videos. But just as much, I think there's a hidden history in science that is not fully discovered, or you know, just either or disclosed, that has to do with just the base engineering kind of material and how it was discovered. I bring up mimancing in one video, and just the way it's described is like so silly in a kind of like magical, corny way. I forget exactly, but that was the first thing that brought it to my mind. The thing too about the LSD chemists, but yeah, I gotta, I guess, get off this. It's so weird how this was a fucking hassle that I stopped fucking caring about it completely. If I'm anyways, appreciate it so much. Let's see, anything else? This thing, drag it, play.
Yeah, well, I was thinking this, like the thing about the military explanation. We will control all that you see in here. It is a very important narrative sometimes, right? But let me see.
All right, no, there's this thing.
I'm gonna read the news story.
The white dwarf and the red giant.
Ooh, I gotta go outside though and film.
Right. Real quick, we'll finish this up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.
but
This
you know,
fucking
if
thing
you
is driving me
did the
insane.
iPad trick,
I fucking hate this
well, that's
setup.
some
Why
good
would it be so
ones.
loud
It's
and
like
obnoxious?
it kind of had again. I had told my coworker about this thing. It's not the moon doesn't have the light aurora around it. It's the opposite. There's like I'm gonna read the news story, and then that's the end of this. Ooh, I gotta go outside though and film, because surprisingly there was not a lot in the sky. It looks so faint, but you know, if you did the iPad trick, that's the end of this. Ooh, I gotta go outside though and film, because surprisingly there was not a lot in the sky. It looks so faint, but you know, if you did the iPad trick, you pull out some good ones. It was like it kind of had again. I had told my coworker about this thing. It's not the moon doesn't have the light aurora around it. It's the opposite. There's like a fucking dark aurora somewhere in the sky adjacent to the moon, like in a kind of like rotating kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But you look, and then at the edges of it, where the darkness meets the light, you can see so much crazy shit. It's like I saw a couple asteroids, and then I was seeing a star where it was like shooting out like to my eyes, and the iPad wasn't picking up well. It would be like jumping around. But yeah, let's beat this thing. Okay. Try and make it quick. Seeing cosmic phenomena with the eye can be something of a rarity. So we're gonna sit down and pay attention. Like the recent solar eclipse, I don't even remember that. Yeah, in Texas or whatever. And the Aurora Borealis, which I say is very important chronologically in this whole kind of story. Okay, as NASA scientists and astronomers want you to know, your bated breath to cosmic explosion that'll light up the night sky. You don't even have to have a telescope to see it. Really? Okay, back in February 2016, they had spread news of a star system called T Carinae Borealis had entered a phase of unprecedented high activity. 8 years later, that a solar activity could result in a nova even large enough that it would be visible from Earth with the naked eye. In a nova event, a white dwarf star pulls solar material from a nearby red giant, and when the heat is too high, pressure gets too high, it results in a thermonuclear explosion that makes the white dwarf appear to be brighter in the sky, but it doesn't disintegrate. And once the explosion dissipates, the star goes back to its original brightness. That massive eruption is a nova. The nova can be seen with the naked eye for upwards for a week. And after it happens, for that period, it seems like there's a new star has appeared in the sky. And according to NASA, the explosion could happen any time, day or night now. Between now and September, pardon me, though scientists say it may take longer. I forgot what makes, September is important too, because that's when there's the anniversary of Close Encounters of the Third Kind was released. 2 nights they're going to be playing it. Watch it. If you're fortunate, those fortunate enough to be looking at the night sky may be disappointed. It won't be explosive. According to Dr. Elizabeth Hayes, project scientist from the Fermi Gamma Ray Space Telescope at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center. Someone looking at the sky when the event occurs won't see anything right away. If they keep watching, though, for the next 24 hours, they'll see a faint star that appears fainter and brighter. Sorry. My trick, I've said, for any YouTube content creators, because the whole thing about doing it and then being bogged down by old crap, which often happens in a weird, glitchy way, too, if you're being a sort of edge runner, it seems like to me sometimes. But regardless, it's so hard to do to work, like, clip champ or whatever, and it gets kind of slow, or sometimes it glitch out. So my trick I realized is working while you're doing that, or adding another layer to this while you're editing. So 1 second. It's been so crazy lately, though. It feels like the vibes with President, or Trump getting shot at. Oh my God, I think it's so crazy, man. I don't want bad things to happen. I want this to be a sort of solution, almost, to because I know there's kids out there who are in classrooms right now. They're like, what the fuck? What is all this stuff? What's going on? And I hope they know it'll be informative enough to where it's interesting and rewarding to actually. So, for the next 24 hours, they'll be able to see a faint star that appears and then gradually brightens. See, what I was seeing, though, may be related to that, but it looked like it was at first shooting off little sparks, and then a couple weeks later, I'm looking at it again, and it brightens. Appears informative enough to where it's interesting and rewarding to actually watch and pay attention sometimes. So, for the next 24 hours, they'll be able to see a faint star that appears and then gradually brightens. See, what I was seeing, though, may be related to that, but it looked like it was at first shooting off like little sparks, and then a couple weeks later, I'm looking at it again, and it looks like it's shooting off like a undulating like octopus, like, and it's very, very faint. Where you're like, "Am I shooting off?"
See, I
What I was seeing, though,
may be related to that, but it looked like it was at first shooting off like little sparks, and then a couple weeks later, I'm looking at it again, and it looks like it's shooting off like a undulating like octopus, like, and it's very, very faint. Where you're like, my eyes must be something. But it's so weird. It's like, maybe not. And it's so great, though. My coworker just this Friday got a telescope, and it's so funny. He's like, I was doing the moon. I was laughing. I'm like, the moon? You gotta do the faintest star in the sky being born. What, are you kidding me? But it's so great thinking about, if you have a telescope, you can only kind of point it in one way or the other sometimes. So yeah. And again, that night, when the moon was really bright, my God, the satellites, they had the GPS, had a mind of its own. It was like, made me go down the street, and I did see a van that said Raymond West on it. So I don't know if they're like having me, taking from me for a little spin. The conspiracy theorist Robert Anton Wilson, who wrote the book called The Illuminated Trilogy, a book about what if all conspiracies are real, including really corny ones. But he talked about it in something called the useful idiot, the CIA or whatever, will make somebody idiotic, but at the gain of gaining new information. Sometimes I feel like that, because I'm like, why is the fucking satellite system so freaking bad? The map's so bad. And it, I don't know. Like a year ago, at first, when it started happening, I was like, oh, it could be like Elon Musk being like, okay, business has got to be good, it helps business. And if you make a mistake and people get an Uber, DoorDash delivery, but then after a while, it gets so insane, like the shadiness. And there was a point where this man walked up named Raymond, and the voice on the telephone was completely different than his lips, and it sounded so artificial, and it was just wasting my time so bad. And this is where I'm like, I must create. So I'm trying to rewatch this one, and I swear to God, on the de-interlacing of whatever the encoding on this video, I swear to God, when there was a flash and then there was like a second flash, it shot a QR code style thing, a glitch, like it. Yes, there's little tiny little half millimeter glitches on the screen, right? And usually, this was. We're trying. If you watch to the end, good. Is for you. As big as that light almost, or as big as that red thing right there.